This year, Philadelphia Magazine's Design Home 2003 City Living project is turning gutted apartments on the 8th and 9th floors of the Lanesboro into luxury flats. One will have a traditional decor, the other will be contemporary. If you're thinking of redesigning your home in one of these styles, here's what you need to know.
Contemporary is very clean, rectilinear, recessed lights. There's not a lot of ornamental surface embellishment.
So far, this is what the contemporary flat looks like. It's very open, with two back-to-back fireplaces creating a focal point. The fireplaces also separate the formal living room from a more relaxed area, which leads to the kitchen. The critical elements, again, are the lights and clean, crisp horizontal lines throughout the space, blended in a seamless fashion.
It is less decorative in a sense.
Less decorative than a traditional decor. Here in the traditional flat, the walls are decorated with moldings to create a warm, elegant environment. Soft yellow and green hues will help with that as well. Designer Robert Rotella says the key to your home makeover is to work around your personality. Decide whether you're a relaxed person who likes to lounge in a place like the contemporary flat, or whether you feel more comfortable in a traditional space that allows you to show off artwork and host formal gatherings and parties. Rotella's designs here in the Lanesboro are being created for certain homeowners as well.
This would be a very successful young person, or perhaps a retired couple that wanted to renew life in an urban setting as opposed to suburban, where they have a lifetime collection of furnishings and artwork, and these places are designed to showcase those.
Once the flats are complete, they'll be showcased for you. Tickets for a tour will cost $25, and the money raised will go to MANA, the organization that delivers food to homebound AIDS patients.
Hi, it's MANA.
A team of design experts will transform two 3,500 square foot spaces by October 15th. They used to look like this. Some of the work has already begun, and the difference is remarkable. The flats are on the 8th and 9th floors of the Lanesboro in Center City. This will be the one with the traditional design. And here's a look at the workers busy in the contemporary flat. When the flats are complete, they'll be open for tours to benefit MANA, the group that delivers food to homebound AIDS patients. The Center City tours will also provide design tips for anyone looking to improve their home. And the hot items in the flats will eventually go up for sale. Sue Serio, Fox News. In just 1 week, it's easy to see the changes taking place in the two 3,500 square foot flats getting a makeover. Piles of moldings like chair rail, crown molding, and dental molding have nearly vanished in the traditional unit. That molding now adds elegance to the walls in the living room and along the hallway. A beautiful dome lined with molding has been created here as well. Each detail, even on the molding, is critical and has its purpose, according to designer Robert Rotella.
It's much more symmetrical, styled on an 18th century model of the country home. The clean, integrated architectural details and volume, varying heights of volume, are what's most exciting about the contemporary.
Floors will be the next additions to the flats. You can see the hardwood already piled up and ready to be placed down in the contemporary unit. Even this specific wood was picked for a reason.
This is maple that has a cherry stain on it. It's highly durable. That's being used in this contemporary unit set diagonally from northeast to southwest. So this is going to add a lot of rhythm to this space.
The floor in the traditional flat will have another purpose.
We have parquet floor from the foyer down through the gallery and rotunda area. All of it is hand scraped and waxed, so it has an antique feel to it.
Rotella says designing such a space could easily cost up to $400 a square foot. But when it's complete,
there'll be two different aesthetics for two different buyers. I would like to think the most beautiful in Philadelphia. Carpet is really the single most important piece of art in virtually any room or home.
Designer Robert Rotella is setting the stage for his design makeovers at the Lanesboro on 16th and Locust Streets by picking out carpets.
So a carpet like this could look really wonderful in a modern space.
He's shopping at Material Culture on Wissahickon Avenue in Philadelphia. Here, the rugs are made of, believe it or not, vegetable oil, which gives them a more authentic look.
They're all hand-dyed and woven, so there's a nice richness of striation to it, so that the carpets have real presence, but they don't overwhelm you.
In some sense, it's a William Morris type of vision of the world, which is all things should be made by hand that can be made by hand.
Rotella wants handmade rugs that complement the color palette and designs he's chosen for the two flats. Each detail, even on the rugs, will be an integral part of the units.
Now, George, tell me about this carpet.
Along with carpets, Material Culture has a wide variety of pottery, folk art, and stone and marble furniture.
The base that we chose, which I'm sure is in your workshop right now, was a sort of brownish iron, which is going to look terrific in our classic kitchen, which has oak floors.
There are architectural elements for the home and garden as well.
Oh, these African sculptures I thought were fascinating, and we're going to feature at least one of them in our contemporary unit. And they have there's a purity to them, a slight naivete. They seem quite authentic.
Authentic and exquisite. These words describe what Rotella eventually found in the rug department.
These two carpets are good. This is in our dining room, this is in our living room, master bedroom, and the study. These are choices for the 8th floor, which are small patterns, slightly more modern in sort of detail. This is a really interesting carpet. These squares and pastel colors. Not only will it look great on that wooden floor set diagonally, it has a real modern sort of energy to it.